I have been on YouTube for 9 years. Nine, y'all. And I have recently privated everything. And I'm starting over anew as 26 and O, a division of 26 in Oregon. And honestly, it's either the boldest move I've ever made or probably the most unhinged one. But either case, I'm at peace with it. Because what I'm building now is different. And I hope that you're here for it. So let's go ahead and start from the beginning. Hi, I'm Kacey. I am the founder and principal designer of 26 in Oregon. I'm a full service residential interior design studio based here in Atlanta, Georgia. Full service, what does that mean? It just really means that I handle everything from conceptualization to implementation. So, case planning, sourcing, execution, managing the trades, all of the not so pretty stuff in between, that's me. And all of the stuff that I still get excited about, even 14 years of being in the game. So, I'm not necessarily new to this, but I'm still trying to get true to it. I know that was corny, but that really is true. I'm also a wife. I have been with my partner for 21 years this June. 16 of those we have been married. I have a 27-year-old daughter and a 32-year-old bonus son, and they are, grown, out of the house. And so we are really doing this thing here all by ourselves and having fun with it. There's also something in my mouth. There's always something in my mouth every time I jump on camera. And so, the kids are grown. And so that means we are in our full blown intentional design era. And what people might not know is that, and it might actually even be surprising, is that I didn't start off in interior design. I actually started off in event planning. And over the course of time, what I realized during doing event planning is that I was just as interested in how the room came together as much as I was about the actual event in and of itself. The way the color schemes came together, maybe the way lighting would hit a table, just the overall feel of the space, curating a moment where it felt amazing and also looked beautifully. And over the years, I was like, you know what? I started to gravitate towards interiors. Now, I had always really loved doing interiors, but I never really thought about it as a career choice because I'm like, at that time, 14 years ago, and even still, being a Black interior designer was almost unheard of. And also being a Black interior designer that could actually make a career out of it was absolutely nothing I had ever seen before. So I just kind of scratched that off my bingo card as anything to aspire to. However, when I continued to do the events, and the thread was always, what does this room look and feel like? And how do the people feel when they come? What are the guests feeling like when they come into the space? Are they able to enjoy it before the DJ even turns on the music or before the food is even served? All of that was really a part of the experience of what I started feeling was more geared towards interior design than it was event planning. And so 14 years I've been doing this, and every season I learned something different and I continue to grow. And there's ebbs and flows, but here I am. So let's talk about where I am right now in my own personal home. So in our home, it is actually 95% finished. And honestly, that sounds like it should be pretty much done. But right now I am in this phase where I am really paying attention to all of the details. We've been in this house for a little over 6 years. And in that process, everything wasn't always done intentionally. It was more, let's get it done, let's get it functional, and we will move into the intentional phase later. And we're finally in that intentional phase where I'm like, let's go ahead and do it. So I'm spending time paying attention to all of the details and making it extremely personal to my partner. I'm layering in things that actually mean something, like the artwork that when you look at it, you see us, and pieces that carry a story, a feeling, a memory. I want someone to walk in this house and feel like they know exactly who lives here without me having to say a single word. So maybe they don't know that Kacey and Michelle live here. Maybe you won't know fully who our characters are and our personalities, but as you get to know us, all of the things will tend to make more and more sense. So to me, that is like the highest level of interior design. It's not just beautiful, it's true, it's authentic. And I'm going to do my best to document it all here. The sourcing, the design decisions, the DIYs, and all of that. And I'm going to actually show you the real life behind how it is that we make our home beautiful. Because at the end of the day, I would love to say that we have all of this moolah to hire all of the people, but no, we put in sweat equity around here, and we make mess ups. But there's this thing that happens where we mess it up and then we fix it and then it's all beautiful. But I'll show you as much of that process as I possibly can because it's realistic. And I feel like if I can do it to get to a beautiful space, I feel like you can too. So I know a lot of you guys are day ones and you've been here for quite some time. And then there's quite a few new people that are here as of late. And maybe you have stumbled upon some old content before. And you're like, hey, you look familiar. Well, yeah, I do. I've been on YouTube for 9 years, 9 whole years. And the channel that I had before, which is the same channel before I changed the name, that was representative of where I was in my life at that point. And it was very true, it was very authentic, but it's not who I am anymore, and it's not what I want to showcase on this channel anymore. So I've gone through and I've privated a lot of videos, if not all of them, from that season of my life, and I'm moving forward with new content because on this channel I want to showcase a little bit more of where I am, and not only in just interior design, but as a mom of adult kids who still need you, and as a wife, and as an interior designer, and honestly as a caregiver. I care for my mom now, and she is on the up and up, but I'm still full-time, hands-on, 24/7 with my mom. And so I felt like, let's go ahead and move forward into that space. So that's where we are now. It's no more old channel as you guys may have known it, and it's gonna move on and truck along. And I hope that you're here to stay, even though we're different. Here's what you can expect on this channel. You're going to see me evolving my own home. So you're going to see the layers. You're going to start seeing me add in the artwork. You're going to see me being way more intentional in this space because that's what I talk about. That is like my primary thing that I talk about on my other social media platforms, how to be more intentional in your space. And my viewers are usually between the ages of 35 and 55. And I think we're all at that stage of our life where a lot of things are not just fast anymore. We want to be able to grow old with these things. We want to be able to appreciate everything from our fashion to our home to the relationships that we build. So we've got to be a lot more intentional in that. So you're going to see that in terms of my own home here. I'm going to show you the business side of everything. So as much as I can remember and muster up, because y'all, it is hard for me to pick up this camera sometimes because I'm just always in the thick of it, but I'll show you my design process in, my work. Right now, my design work is pretty much e-design heavy, so that means that people are hiring me virtually, so I don't have a lot of in-home clients right now, but I'm looking to get back into that. Right now, I don't really have the space to do that in my life, so e-design is right up my alley, and I figure in the next maybe season or two, and that means in the next quarter or two for me, I'll have more of an in-home project to show you guys and my design process with that. I'll show you the ups and downs, the highs and lows, the ins and outs, and where I get frustrated because, again, even though I've been doing this for 14 years, I am still what I would call a novice, especially here in Atlanta, and being exposed to so much more than I've ever been exposed to from where I'm from up north. So that'll be that. And then I'm also going to show you like everyday stuff, me cooking and talking and having random conversations with you. I'll share my partner with you from time to time. And I'll also share what it's like to be a caregiver to my mom. I won't put her on camera very much, but she's not a secret. She's not private. It's just that there's really not much to show. So that is what you will see here and what you can expect. And hopefully I can keep it exciting enough for you guys to keep coming back. And of course, I'm going to always post the shorts. The shorts are, what is my primary posting stuff over here. So yeah, you're going to see a lot of that because I do wear a lot of different hats. And so I just want to share that. No holds, well, I'm not going to say no holds barred because y'all, I can't tell y'all everything. I can't show you everything, but I'm going to show you as much as I can possibly show you so that if you are in this season of your life where maybe you are a caregiver or maybe you're considering interior design and you're wondering how I got into it, I can share that with you and you can see how I'm growing in the space myself. So, So if you love interior design and you want more than just pretty pictures, I think you're probably in the right place. And if you're an entrepreneur and you're navigating creating a business and also having a full life, go ahead, pull up a chair. We're going to go ahead and talk about it on this channel because, baby, that's one thing I have experience with. And I am not where I want to be in my business, but we're going to get there together. So let's learn. And if you've been here before the rebrand, thank you for coming back. Thank you for sticking around. I know I have gone on many hiatuses that have been long. If you're here from Instagram or anywhere across any of the social media platforms, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I think we're going to have some good times over here. It's going to be informative. It's going to be entertaining, hopefully for you guys. So if you know anybody else who would like this content and needs some of the information here, bring them along next time I post. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. So that's who I am. Kacey, 26 in Oregon, Atlanta, interior design, boutique, mobile, caregiver. I'm stretching it now, mobile. But mom, wife, caregiver, solopreneur. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all